from Fenway Park here in Boston. Game 1 of this best-of-3 postseason series is here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. It's Game 1 of the NL Division Series. Next. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And now the first pitch. And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is. Stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McGuire reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 33,
Jesse Winker started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hold the string on him, strike 3 swinging. McGuire is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Trout will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Fouled off. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. It's the
but we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder,
Gray has his target and delivers.
0-1, no strike.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now is Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Senzel brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Second inning set to go. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit is Luke Voigt. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Turned on down the line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler Stevenson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. That puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Perez is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he... Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Set to lead off the whole half of the second.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Martinez.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Striding in is Reese McGuire. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind the count with guys on base.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. Potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Left fielder is on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. So now here is Danny Santana looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout is there to make the catch, and Ellis. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. At the plate, Jesse Winker. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. In from it, a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on it now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fool that badly. He was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. And it's off the Green Monster. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The set and the 1-1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
In now for the Reds, Luke Boyd. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Fastball well outside.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. set, and the 1-0 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now. J.B. Martinez will be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. J.B. Martinez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. 1-2 off and looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. Next up is Hunter Renfroe, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Renfroe.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So stepping in is Reese McGuire. Trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Marte, the runner at third. Devers at second. Renfroe at first. 2 out in the inning. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set the payoff pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. A tag from Perez. He's out at the up steps Salvador Perez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off his slider that time, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Next to dig in, Danny Santana worked a walk his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone. Trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Santana over at second. Verdugo is over at first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1. Here it is.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip. Sean Doolittle answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. To hang a 0, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up.
A swing and a miss. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. First pitch on its way. Jesse Winker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McGuire has it. And that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. In there, strike 1.
Martinez.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Lulu's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hunter Renfroe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Digging in will be Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Brett Brock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. So take a look at ball 1. Martinez on second. Renfroe first. 1 gone. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Cut fastball is in for a strike 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. From the belt, the pitch. Danny Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. To 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Stepping up is Mike Trout. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Into the windup and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a tough pitch to get to. I don't care who you are. To be able to get high velocity up and in, keep your hands inside it, you're asking an awful lot. I think he needs to calibrate his sights a little further out over the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive base hit. And the two-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. In now, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Up top, it's 2-0. Watches this one in there for a high strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press. Reset button. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ketel Marte shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunker, you have to get strikes.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the AB now. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, Rafael Devers. He sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Amir Garrett takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman.
First pitch on the way.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. McGuire corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Stepping in once again is Tyler Stevenson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch number 100 on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is there. 2 down. Digging in next, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering. Same pitch that time to sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is in the air to right. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Reese McGuire. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Moustakas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
0-1 the count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time. Bottom of the inning now. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next, it'll be Danny Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping in next, Ketel Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A.J. Antone comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and a strike to count. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike now. Fouled away. The set. And the 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And that's going to float the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Curveball here, blocked by Perez. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Just hung in there on that one. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First offering on its way. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The catcher,
Jonathan India will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Don't want to forget about it. Fouls this one off. India leads off first with 1 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
There's the 1-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. The Reds down to their last strike. Fouled off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And that's just what you're supposed to do in the postseason, right? Especially when you have home field advantage. Take care of your business in your own park when you will advance. Well done in game 1.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.